And that is out of play. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
meanwhile, this pitch gets away. To second. Goldie into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. To Crawford for 1. And a run scores on the double play. Base is empty after the double play. Jose Caballero now at the plate.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That's out number 3. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Into center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
This to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. That one finds the zone. That's strike. One. Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Coming up on the first pitch, Nathan Lucas digs in now.
Ball, no.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Yeah.
Way out front for strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
One out man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Hit in the air, center field. Robert settles under this one. And there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now the tag at third, and they got it. And that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Brett Baty up now for the Mets.
That's the ball.
He had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Stays alive. That one close, ruled a ball, and the count is 2-2. Got him. 1 out. Juan Soto now. This one in the air, center field. Varsho on his way over. Out number 2. And up next for New York, MJ Melendez. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Varsho coming in on it. And that is that. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1-1 now. Out towards right center field. Robert hustling after it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Senga. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Batting 6, shortstop, Andres
1 out,
Jimenez.
runner at second. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Batting 7,
Kazuma
third baseman,
Okamoto
Kazuma
next up for the
Okamoto.
Blue Jays. Ball 1, no strikes. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach? Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in New York, bottom of the second. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And now it's Mark Vientos. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Ball 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Goes down looking.
Batting 6.
And next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Ball on there.
Ball.
Swings and misses. 2-2. Next pitch way upstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
0-1 down. In the dirt, blocked. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. And now a man into scoring position. In the dirt. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Wide to center his first time. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1.
Well, you can't offer that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base.
And that one gets away at the plate. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. On the ground to the left, Jimenez. Slings to first. One pitch and one out. Now it's Marcus Semien. And he swings through that one.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The 0-2. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I really like that.
Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
On the outside corner, got him looking. And here's the first baseman, Brett Baty. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner takes off. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 1. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Third baseman
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Time called. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back in New York, bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Soto swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying, going. A solo shot. And we're starting over. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. MJ Melendez up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is...
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carson Bench, the next to hit. Trying to punt his way on. And foul ball. There's a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Substitution now at third. On a pinch run for the Mets. Tyrone Taylor getting some more speed on the bases. The 0-1. And fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Runner on the go. Out to short. And that is that. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Blue Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Pitch
Ball,
misses,
no.
and that is ball one. This one in the air center field. Robert hustling after it. And there's one down. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Alvarez to first in time. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth. Lucas up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fires over to Beatty, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho takes it in for the out. One away. Here is Marcus Semien. Single to right in his first trip. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. Just got him on that one. And now it's Luis Robert.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Bunting for a hit.
That's foul.
Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that one is lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Brooks Raley comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's down and in. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Go-ahead run on base. Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Now here's a flare off the bat. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brett Baty. Swing and a ground ball. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. 1 out, runner at second. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Carson Bench digs in now. Lifted in the air out to left. Sanchez gets under it, brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. He's 1 for 2. So far in his debut, Huascar Brazoban gets the ball now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the air, right field, Bench in position, and there's one down. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
This one in the air, center field. Robert under it, and there's 2 away. Now here is Tyler Heineman.
Catcher Tyler Heineman.
On the ground right side. Simeon toss over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Up the middle, that one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the go-ahead run is on base. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, double play. Nicely done. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. Base hit into right center. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys.
There goes the runner. Varsho at the plate now, and that's strike one. Snap throw and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's safe.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a big swing and a miss. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Runner goes again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Payoff pitch. Called out on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Guerrero, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Rudder takes off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one misses. Ball 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Marcus Semien up now for the... They hand the ball over to a new arm, Braden Fisher.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Luis Robert. And he swings over the top there. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Brett Baty, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. On the ground to third. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Juan Soto. Runner on the move. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
And on second, 2 down. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in the Bronx, all set to start the 9th in this one. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late. That one misses, and 1-1.
Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Ernie Clement.
Second baseman Ernie Clement.
That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the goal. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took the pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a pitch.
Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. And they've tied it again.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 0-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Throw to first in time.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs. Bases full. Jesus Sanchez. Next up for the Blue Jays, Simeon. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Back here in New York, last chance for the home team. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ground ball to the right side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Carson Bench will hit next. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos, 1 for 3. The Jays trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. On to first, in-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Someone call the paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. We the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future.
Good.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause
We're here in Seattle, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, ready to go here. Connor Griffin now at the plate. On the ground, right side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Runner on the move. And there's a foul ball. Griffin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. Brian Reynolds here. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. No throw. He's in there safely. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab. The throw into second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Lau at the plate. Runner takes off for third. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Leading off, J.P. Crawford. On the ground to third. Gonzalez to first in time. One pitch and one out. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Schemes. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Got him. That's out number two. Two down, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike two. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
That's a ball.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Strike three. New inning getting started. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Ground ball left side. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. Ryan O'Hearn. Up to hit. Arozarena should have this one. And there's one down. One out man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Young to Crawford for one. On a nailer. We got two. Bottom half of inning number two. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. One away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the second. That one fouled off. Going 2 now. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game. So digging in, Luke Raley. Line drive and foul ball. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometime.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag.
No, he's in there safe.
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Out to short. Crawford. Safe.
No, he got it.
Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, O'Neill. Runner takes off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. In to score from first, and they lead by 2. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Reynolds, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That clips the corner. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Lau in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Runner on the go. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Young sends it to first. Ozuna is out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. As we go the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Reynolds on the run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Leo Ribas. Ground ball right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Strike 2. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. The 0-2. And no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. There comes the throw. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Man at second. That one the other way. Makes the catch, one down. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. On the ground to short, Crawford. Handles, throws to first, and that ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch.
Crawford goes. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The high heat, too much on that one. So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Should be extra bases. He makes the grab. The throw to second. Tries to get back and save.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Naylor goes after that one for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. Lined into right. Oh, what a lunging grab. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Connor Griffin digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. O'Neal Cruz will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Runner on the move. In the air to left center. Arozarena on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Way out front for strike 2. Gets under it and pops it up. Griffin in position. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Dominic Canzone. Grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. The Buccos leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Strike 3. Skeen says sit down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Cole Young now at the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, Brandon Lowe. Lowe. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2.
That's a ball.
Carrying well. Going. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Ozuna, the big bear, And misses inside.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Cut on, popped up right side. Naylor settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2.
Come on!
Slide in, and he grabs it. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is back in Seattle, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back to the top of the Seattle order, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Gets him to chase after that one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, and he hit him.
Hit by pitch. Take your base.
Runner at first with 2 away. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Ball.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Here's Josh Naylor.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The left-hander on now, Gregory Soto.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block.
That's 3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nick Gonzalez digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Oh!
This to third, Rivas. Long throw
He's
to
out.
first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Joey Bart
the
up
catcher,
here.
Number 14, Joey Bart.
And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. This one in the air, right field. Raley, long run. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. So runner at second, 2 down. O'Neill Cruz, the next to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in, safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and they lead by 4. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. In comes the run from second. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Loud. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. First pitch swinging. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Got him. 1 down. Luke Raley will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Designated hitter, Dominic.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Panzone.
Oh.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a big swing and a miss. Up the middle, Loud. Gets it to first. 3rd out. Back in Seattle. Ready to begin the 8th. Marcell Ozuna now at the plate. In the air to left center. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 3. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and Good in that swing. Got a pitch you can.
Gabe Spire into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. That is the bottom of the eighth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Leo Rivas. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, 2 away. Back to the top of the order, J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Crawford.
Vamos!
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that is that. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. This one in the air, right field. Raley takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. That is upstairs for ball 1. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. Bunting, and he pops it up. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back at T-Mobile Park. All set. For the bottom of the ninth. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Santana.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Santana, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Such a good hitter, good player, but when he's in strikeout mode, they can just pile up pretty quickly.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. That one lifted to left. Reynolds has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first. So they're down to their final out. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Tell you about the sun. Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining on something. L-O-V-E. Living on that grain. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to book down on your kin, knocking dope, the kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on these. That the devil cannot get me, I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that lag. I brought it back. Cadillac leather in July, burn up your back, burn up your back, burn up your back. I'm a southern soldier, I told you, but first let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about a time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you, they pull up hollering about their sizes. How you get away with all that? I say, baby girl, you know southern different, I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy copped a lack when I was only 5 years old in a jack. Bring it back. I say stunting is a habit, told don't get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Crawford takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And a foul ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Tough call right there to even the count. Such a big difference between 3-1 and 2-2 in terms of how the odds shift for the at-bat.
Got him. Two down.
That's third. Catcher, Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one outside. And the count is 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And down on strike. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
No.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And another ball. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Harper at the plate now, and that's strike 1. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. And here comes Alec Bohm.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's a ball.
Two on, 1 out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base hit, center field. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Brandon Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
One away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Muncy digs. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. 2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
So now 1-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Nope, that's low.
This one in the air, center field. Pages moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. Digging in, Justin Crawford.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Backed off the plate that time. Popped up. Kim under it. That's out number 2.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
And the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Popped up. Reaching down, makes the catch. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. In the air to left center. Dives and it gets by. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Just throw. Save. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Swing and a foul straight back. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Nope. Ball one.
This to third. Hot shot. And he can't knock it down. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Fires to third. He's in there.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-2. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Headed for the plate. One run across. Here comes Harper around third. In to score from first. He's safe at third. It's a two-run triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
He's able to get back to avoid the double play. So up next, Adolis Garcia.
No, that's a ball.
Now time called at the plate. Still only one out here in the inning. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's a 3-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Tucker settles under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Fastball is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pages should have this one. And that will end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Out of the fourth, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fans Lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
For the Dodgers,
Will Smith to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Garcia settles under it. Takes it in for the out. Next to the dish is Freddie. Flied to right his first time.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Stop. To first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And a curve misses outside. Ball 1.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home. Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
1 up, 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Muncy moving under it. 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That hit him.
Got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Man at first. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is out of play.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Out towards right center field. He makes the grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
In the air to left center. Dives and makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline. The plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And he one-hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Marsh in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Adolis Garcia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Ball two.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Hard liner. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top six, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Garcia under it, and there's one down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ohtani jumps out of the way of ball one.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Run.
Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
No, that's foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
Center fielder, Justin Crawford.
That clips the corner. Right side. Rojas throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Rafael Marchand, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Muncy sends it to first. 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now at the plate, 1 for 3. And he pops up the bunt. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
He was all over that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Freeman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
That's a ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Stott over to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Teoscar Hernandez. In the dirt. One. He swings and fouls one off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Max Muncy at the dish. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
High fly ball out to left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one smacked out to left center. 1 down. Alec Bohm will hit next. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a triple, so he just needs a homer for the cycle.
That's the ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one
That's
outside. Ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base is yours.
2 aboard with 1 out. Digging in now for Philadelphia. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. All loaded up. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, right side. Rojas. They take the force out. What a play. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
Bowling.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. And it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Caught up now trying to get to third. And he's out easily. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the eighth. Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. So man aboard, Miguel Rojas at the plate. In the air to left center. Base hit and a run comes in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. So back to the top of the order. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him and the runner now into scoring position. One down. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Struck him out swinging. No advance. Good job behind the dish. All loaded up. Teoscar Hernandez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. And this
got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. Kim zips it across. One pitch and one out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Trey Turner. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel.
Hold on. He's coming home. Nice grab. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We go to the 9th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball almost got him there. Oh, and now some words being exchanged at the plate, and he's not okay with how that last pitch looked.
Yeah, that's a scary one, and it's not often you see a pitcher at this level just lose control like that. So it definitely raises some eyebrows. Plus, it's dangerous, so it's easy to get upset if you're the hitter in this spot.
Here's a 3-0. Oh, that got him as well. The
First
third
base.
batter he's hit with a pitch. So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Misses again, 5 in a row.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth.
Time, a hitting.
Back-to-back
First base.
batters hit by a pitch
Next,
now.
for the Dodgers, shortstop,
So up next, Hesung Kim. Oh, this
Yep,
is
that goes.
bad.
Take your base.
This is terrible. So bases all. Loaded up. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh no, that got him. And a run will score because of it. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Ohtani. Carrying well. Gone. Big time blast. A grand slam. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. So digging in, Kyle Tucker. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 at second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Bases empty after the double play. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last.
They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Max Muncy. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. 2 outs, bases full. Andy Pages digs in now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Tying run at the plate. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's 11-7.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
At the plate, Hesung Kim. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby.